You're good.
Yeah, all right, all right. I mean, like, what do you want to talk about first? I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know. You're in charge.
Sonic Frontiers.
bro, Sonic Frontiers. Oh my gosh, that game. I remember the first
Oh,
trailer that came out for the game. I was like June. It was like May 31st. I was like freaking out, and then June 1st came in. I was like, I felt iffy about the game initially, but then as more gameplay showed, and they showed that 4K 60 FPS gameplay. Oh my gosh,
no,
that
that
shit.
that is nasty, bro. I cannot wait. I cannot wait
Yeah,
to
that
play that, bro.
seeing that 60 FPS gameplay, oh my gosh.
No,
I
and
think
then Yingles sent me a clip, friggin' of Sonic just moving like as fast as he does in Sonic Unleashed. Friggin'
yeah,
bro.
it's like yeah, and also I heard that there's gonna be a speed toggle too, so like you can make
Yeah.
I believe that's his max speed or he can go
Nah,
faster.
nah, if he goes faster, bro, yo, it's gonna be crazy.
And knowing how the distance with the world is, like, I feel like it's easy to controller much better because, like, compared to like Unleashed and all the boost games, like the boost games control like crap in my opinion because it's like more stiff and it's like proven to be more work. It works better on the linear environment, but now we're in an open environment. It actually feels a bit
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say that because in those games you're designed to move linear. You're not really designed supposed to like move around and explore.
True, but at the
Yeah, it's
same
facts.
time,
It's just get to the goal and then you're done. But this
mhm.
game, it's like uh, Breath of the Wild in this game is gonna have a lot of like comparisons, or like the new one. That's gonna be
The Kingdom, yeah.
yeah, that's gonna be game of the year, bro. I'm calling that, bro.
How many
Right now
people are
in
gonna do that?
2023, that's gonna be game of the year.
I wonder who's gonna be Game of the Year. Like, I really don't think it's gonna be Game of the Year because, like, of course, you got them God of War fans, but then I don't know. Maybe Sonic Team could surprise us because, like, they said that they're very confident in the game and they've been developing it since like 2019 ish, and
Since
um,
2019.
yeah, that's what they said. And
Oh, I
so
thought it was
far,
longer.
well, they said it was concept in like 2017 and 2018, and then 2019 was when they did full development.
Oh, okay.
I think how I see Frontiers is like I feel like it's gonna be a good game, but honestly, I don't know if it's gonna be like the best Sonic game or like my favorite.
I
Yet.
agree.
That's something that I'm gonna establish when I actually play it. But whether it's gonna be a
Yeah.
good game or not, I feel like it's definitely gonna be good.
Yeah, I can't say it's gonna be the best Sonic game because
I
I never played it.
I
From
don't
what I
think it's
heard,
gonna be my favorite, to be real. Your
people,
generations hit that hits different, bro. That was my
Yeah, and it
game for the
doesn't have to
longest.
be my favorite. I just want a good game.
yeah,
Yeah, we haven't.
I don't necessarily want a favorite game, a new favorite game. I just want a good game. Like Sonic hasn't had a great game since Generations, which is like 2011, and now it's 2022, and we're almost at that point where Sonic Frontiers is about to be released, and we just really need that dub from Sonic because Sonic hasn't had a dub since like that time. And then 2013, freaking Sonic Team had that stupid decision to switch up the gameplay, and people didn't really like it, and the art style sucked as well in Sonic Lost World. And then Forces, they tried to please everybody, but then they ended up pleasing no one.
Sonic Forces was also just lazy. It wasn't even just pleasing anyone. And Lost World 2, that Lost World isn't a bad game. It's just painfully mediocre that just no one cares.
It's just
bad
boring.
game or a
It's
good
too
game?
it's too like in the middle. That's why I don't
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, it's like I don't like the aesthetic or the story, and then the gameplay. There's like good ideas like the parkour, but then the level design is
Nah, it's kind of crusty, bro. It's like
The
trying to
deadly
do something
six.
like Galaxy didn't work out.
Mhm.
Yeah, the aesthetics are basically just New Super Mario Bros. It's just like that's just a shame because Sonic usually is the one with all the unique original designs. Well, Mario does that too, but like Sonic usually did it more. But now you see Sonic
Sonic
like
has really
literally plagiarizing Mario, and it's just another thing too. It's like the Deadly Six. They weren't. I remember being when the game was coming out, and I was like kind of excited for it. Cause I was like, oh, a villain that's not Eggman. This would be interesting. And then we play, and it's just the most generic freaking character. It's just basically those
Yeah.
just basically think of those characters as just their whole character is basically just their character trait. Like the fat one, the emo one, the girl, like literally just the girl, the mean one, the wise
Just the
old
girl.
guy, the crazy one.
as a result
Number
of
7.
Warren Graff and Ken Pontak's writing.
Right.
Like,
And it's like, go ahead.
like they don't know how to fucking write Sonic games. Like, if I'm being honest, they started writing since Sonic Colors, and then they ended up stopping with Sonic Forces, which glad that they ended from there because like their stories were crap. Like, whose idea was it to hire Happy Tree Friends writers?
What? Wait, wait, what?
Wait, they actually wrote for Happy Tree Friends.
Yeah,
The people
and
that-
there's an article that literally says that the guy knew nothing about Sonic. He watched a couple of cutscenes on YouTube.
And he also looked at on Wikipedia.
Yep.
Bro, they
Wikipedia too.
Bro, they stay playing around with Sonic, bro. Like, why? From Happy Tree Friends? Wow.
It's not even that. It's just
That's
the
mad.
fact that he watched cutscenes. That's it. He knew nothing about it.
That's it.
He didn't
Yeah,
know
no, that's
about
horrible. Why would they hire him? What the?
No.
I don't really know. I'm glad that they have Ian Flynn, who actually knows how to write the characters. I'm excited for what has to come for Sonic Frontiers and the comics and the video.
It's like
Oh, yeah,
colors
nah, the
work.
comics-
But no, I'm saying colors worked because it got away with that because like we were so like desperate for a good Sonic game at the time because of 06, and then at the time Unleashed was considered a bad game. So like when Colors came out, I was like, oh my god, a good Sonic game finally. So we didn't really give a shit about the freaking the bad plot, or not really a bad plot. It's just like the very childish freaking horny tone of it. But it's just like now people are people to realize like, yo, this is really bad. And we're just really starting to miss the serious, actual heart and ambition the quote unquote dark age or Dreamcast era used to have.
Yeah,
Said Dark Age.
I don't think we should call it the Dark Era.
That's what people call it. I don't think it's dark. Like that's the era when Unleashed came out. It's the era when freaking Riders debuted. It's like it's not bad.
Yeah, they call it
Even
the
06,
because
it's
people called it the bad games, but at the same time, I don't really appreciate it to be like the dark times of Sonic anymore.
Yeah,
Because
even something like 06, it's like even I can see the ambition in that. It's a bad game, yeah. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. We can at least see the ambition and see like how it could have been. 06 could have been a fire game. If they would have just took their time and not rushed it to get those Christmas sales,
so rehired people. If they actually rehired people,
yeah, if they would have done that, if they didn't rush the game, if they actually like took their time with the game and actually polished it, if they didn't split the team for some just to hop on the Wii trend and be like, oh, let's get on this new console that's just successful. That's what they did. They split the team so they can
initially
make
more money.
They initially wanted to do 06 on the Wii, but the Wii's hardware wasn't able to do it, so that's why they made Sonic and the Secret Rings.
Yeah, and then
Dang, I didn't even know that.
yeah, there's literally proof that 06 could have been really good. Just all you gotta do is go on YouTube and look at Sonic P06. It's literally a fan game of Sonic 06.
No, I remember there was like an E3 gameplay before the game came out, and like I remember like you can switch from day to night.
Yeah, there
Like
was
you
a
can
day
just
and
wait
night
there.
cycle.
Yeah, and like the game was
day
like
and night.
more like, huh?
It used to be a day and night cycle, but then they canceled it. You know what I heard? They were working
Yeah, the
on
game's,
like
better.
final touches, but then the alpha version is what they actually use, and they had to get rid of all the glitches that they actually patched out, and so they brought the glitches back, and that's what I heard. Like they didn't use the most current version to release the game.
You
So
know, if they just took out Elise, and like, I feel like it would be a better game, bro. I just hate her, bro. I do not like her at all. She's
She
trash.
could have worked too. It's just a creepy relationship. It's like what?
Yeah,
No.
relationship. It's like
If they didn't force that, then I feel like she could have worked. Because Sonic been with human girls before, Secret Rings and Black
yeah,
Knight.
that's
and
true.
that worked.
did it the best. Not Unleashed. Freaking Black Knight did it the best.
Yeah, Black Knight.
Yeah.
Sonic's character in Black Knight was amazing.
Now, Sonic's story in Black Knight, or no, just the story in Black Knight was fire. But like Elise
Right.
in 06, she was just boring. There's nothing interesting about her.
Yeah,
She-
personality. She's really in love with Sonic, and then when Mephiles fucking killed him, she started crying that freaking awakened Solaris.
Dude, why, as a father, would you tie a demon inside your daughter and make it so that the only way to release him is by her crying? And she's like
gonna cry for
7
10
years
years.
old. You know what children do? They cry. You know what humans do? They cry. It's like what? So basically
that's what I'm
saying she had to
saying.
go her whole life without crying, and if she did, she's basically putting the whole world in jeopardy. What?
Yeah.
Am I the only one that notices that? Like, kind of stupid?
Yeah, that the plot for Elise is stupid, but like you will admit,
Whack.
Shadow and Silver's story are much better than Sonic's story.
I just
Sonic
remember
is
when-
it's just Mario and Peach, just like replaying over and over again. But Shadow and
She gets
Silver
kidnapped.
actually had like something interesting happening. It was
Because
still
you
bad,
got-
but it was more interesting.
I wouldn't say was it bad? I don't even remember.
I mean, you got the really good
Crusty.
quote from Shadow. It's like, if everyone chooses to become my enemy, I'll fight like I always have. I really love that quote from Shadow.
I mean, that's a good quote.
Like, and then Shadow actually had some like actual personality. Like, there's like one moment where I don't even know. It was like everyone will turn around against him, and then he from Omega in the future, and he felt devastated. So like, yeah, that's basically Sonic Frontiers. We kind of rambled a bit.
Also wanted to mention like the day-night cycle y'all talking about with 06.
Yeah,
That
that's so
actually the good thing is that's actually gonna return in Frontiers, I believe.
Oh no,
you can
yeah,
see
I seen it in the
running.
I seen it in the gameplay. Yeah, that is
Yeah.
Yo, I'm so glad they brought that back, bro. Like I don't want to keep comparing this to Breath of the Wild, but like it has so many similarities, like the open world,
Yeah.
the day and night, just
I
you
feel like- yeah.
free roaming. It's so fair, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I feel like they're gonna be two different games. People are gonna compare them
Yeah.
for the memes and stuff, obviously just being idiots on the internet. But I feel like
I
they're
mean, they compare Pokemon to Breath of the Wild. So like,
yeah, any open world game is Breath of the Wild.
like it's not a like I get it. Breath of the Wild made it
It's one of the most
made it
successful on
popular.
Switch. I see why
But
people
then
do
at
it.
the same time, it's not the first one to really do it. Like GTA kind of did an open world game as well as like Spider-Man. Like it's basically not it's a common trend. It's just
It's kind of just like saying every platformer, 2D platformer like Mega Man, Sonic, or like anything else is just a ripoff of Mario. Any shooting game like Overwatch, Splatoon, or something like that is just a ripoff of Call of Duty. It's just like other games can do it too. Not one game can just do it.
No, I feel like people do it though, because like the game was really successful and people loved it, but they shouldn't do it all the time. They shouldn't do it all the time. I'm just saying, it's just really
Yeah, people
successful.
who genuinely do that, it's just kind of dumb.
Yeah.
That's why I hate people who kind of just say like, "Oh, Splatoon is just kid Call of Duty." It's like, no, it's not. It's so much different.
no, it's so much different. There's actually a much darker look behind Splatoon.
Not even just lore, it's like gameplay wise. Like it's so
It's
much.
actually competitive, and it actually could really get annoying sometimes. But at the same time, it's fun.
Any game getting annoying.
See, I still wanted to talk about Zelda, I'm not gonna lie, because Tears of the Kingdom, bro, that trailer is so like, I don't know if y'all feel the same way, but like I'm so hyped for that game, bro. I was
So-
on the bus stop watching that.
What's actually gonna be in like Tears of the Kingdom? I'm not like too big on Zelda,
Yeah.
But what I've heard is like Breath of the Wild really is amazing. I played it. It's really good. It's just like I suck at it, and I just like haven't really touched it all that much.
Yeah,
But
no,
Tears
that
of the
game hit
Kingdom,
different, bro. It was like I had the game for years, but I never played it because I think the same reason about you. Like it got boring. But like when quarantine hit and I had nothing to play, I just hopped on. Then I got addicted for like 2 years. Just playing it, grinding,
Yeah,
getting all the
remember,
heart, stamina, Korok seeds, all the friggin' shrines completed. It was just so much fun, bro. I don't know. It was so much
I
variety.
remember when we were recording, what is it, the actual criminal tier list, and you were playing Breath of the Wild during that.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that
I
I
was
was
about to
like,
say, I remember calling during Discord during quarantine when we couldn't see each other, so we'd all just group call in Discord. And while me and another friend would be playing Animal Crossing, you'd just be playing Breath of the Wild the whole time.
yeah,
You was just grinding that whole time we would be talking, just be
bro,
playing it.
that was my game. And now, wait, when did the game come out? Like 2017?
Yeah, March
The
3rd,
same day the Switch came out, yeah.
launch
Yeah.
title.
Oh yeah. Just I don't know. They had so much time to like develop the second game, bro. I feel like it's gonna top the first one.
Yeah,
If
they
I'm
could
being
have
real.
finished it by now, but then they were like, we have more ideas. We're gonna delay the game.
But when
Yeah.
Yingles sent me the friggin' thing that said spring 2023, bro, I was so devastated, bro. Like
I mean,
remember I was
Breath
at
of the
school, then he sent it in the chat.
I mean, here's the thing. Zelda games are notorious for getting delayed.
Yeah, they're so big and
The
expensive.
game since
Yeah.
Twilight Princess has been delayed. Twilight Princess was supposed to be released in 2005. It released a year later. Skyward Sword was supposed to be released in 2010. It released in 2011. Breath of the Wild was supposed to be released in 2015. It was released in 2017. And same with Tears of the Kingdom. It was supposed to be released in 2022. It ended up releasing a year later.
Yeah, didn't Breath of the Wild get the original get like delayed like 20 times? That's
Yeah.
I never knew
It was
that.
supposed to be a Wii U exclusive, but then the Wii U failed, and then it was at this point where it was, we gotta delay the game, and it was 2015, and then they delayed it, and then they were like, we're making a new console. The fucking Wii U isn't worth to keep, and so they delayed it to 2016, and then they delayed it again so that they could port it to the Switch.
Oh my god. Yeah, like I'm like Breath of the Wild was like my first Zelda game, so I'm kind of not I'm not used to it of like their games
Yeah,
just being
like-
delayed.
No one associates that game as a Wii U game anymore. Like, people forget that the game came out on the Wii U.
But I was gonna say, I'm on the same boat as Fling. Like, I'm not really. I tried Breath of the Wild, but I never beat it. It was just like I'd play it and I'd be on a grind. Like, I'd be doing good, but then I'd stop playing and get back to it, and I'd just be in the middle of a desert. I'd be okay, what do I do? And I'd just be too lazy to actually
Yeah,
figure it
no,
out.
then you
So
just
I'd just rather play like I'd just rather just hop back on Splatoon or something and just start playing that again. So
Yeah.
like, yeah, when I saw the trailer, it's like it looks cool. I'm not gonna lie, but it's just like I'm not really all that excited for it.
So like you think
it's not because we don't think it's like going to be a bad game. We're just not into Zelda.
I think it's gonna be an amazing game. I'm just not into. I'm just not. It's just not my type of game.
Like, I'm into like fast paced
Yeah,
games. Like, that's what I'm into, like fast paced games.
yeah, I'm happy for Zelda games. I mean, Zelda fans that they're getting this game. It looks cool.
Zelda fans always eat a lot because they always have like amazing games like Majora's Masks,
oh my
freaking
god, bro,
Ocarina.
just-
Every
yeah, I need to
Zelda
just go back to the
just
roots
said,
and just
like,
play the old games.
or- Most Zelda games have been like big bangers. I can't really think of too many games that have been an L. Like, Mario has some big L's, especially with Mario Strikers in their like actual
Tennis,
sports.
golf.
Yeah, golf.
Yeah.
Golf.
You were saying a lot of Zelda games were bangers, but you literally just said why they delay and take their time on it.
Yeah,
Bro,
They make it the best
if every
experience.
if every friggin' I don't know, like franchise like does that, then like we'll never have like bad games unless like they just rush it. Like a lot of games they do.
I mean, look at Cyberpunk 2077. That game has been delayed for years, and it still ended up being buggy.
What?
They
What
probably
game?
still rushed it.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, it was been delayed for many years. It was like its teaser was like around like 2014, 2015, and it
Yeah.
released in 2020, and it's still buggy.
And I feel like they just need like a better team then. Like,
Yeah,
if
because like
anything,
they have like 500 people, and they worked on that for 9 years,
500
and
people.
it's still ends up being crap.
Damn, bro, they suck. Oh my god. Yeah, that's horrible.
During the when we were talking, now we're talking about Tears of the Kingdom. It just reminds me of the direct when that name was revealed, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm saying that wasn't my cup of tea, right? But y'all want to know what was my cup of tea?
Yeah,
Freaking
Pikmin.
What?
Pikmin 4, bro.
We
I know
yeah.
y'all don't care.
gameplay.
I know for a fact y'all don't care about Pikmin, but dude, I used to. It was like the same thing I felt about Splatoon. I saw the game, I was like, yo, this game looks goofy, bro. This looks stupid. But then I remember it was around the time when the Wii U first released, so they had this thing, where I can where people can just come by and just play the Wii U for free, right? So I see Pikmin, I'm like, oh, I'll give it a try. Tell me why I thought it was so fun. Like I don't know what it was about the Pikmin just carrying a dead corpse of a Bulborb to their ship.
Oh,
But I
okay.
thought it was so fun. That's what they do. That's how Pikmin repopulate. They take their dead enemies to their ship and it sprouts. It's a weird game. But yeah.
What? That's kind of
That's how,
dark
yeah.
or weird. Like,
That is
I don't know how to
dark,
describe that.
So let's say like they
Place
let's say they take like freaking like Kazuya, and then they just take it back to their ship, and then they're like, "Yo, we're repopulating from this man's corpse." And
the whole game. Well, that's not the game, but yeah, you know.
yeah, but like,
Wow.
But yeah, it's like and then I got Pikmin 3 when they became a Nintendo Select, I think that's what it's called, for the Wii U, so it was like $20. So I remember I
Yeah.
like forced my sister to get it. And even before that, the demo I used to play like crazy, like just playing the same level over and over again. And then when I got the game, I 100%ed it, like I guess like multiple times. Like that game was so much fun. And then I got I played Pikmin 2 and 1. I didn't really play it that much, but yeah, Pikmin it's not one of my favorites, but it's such a good franchise to me. And like Pikmin 4 has been in development, I don't even know how long, since like 2015.
they had rumors back in 2018.
2018. That's how long they've been talking about, oh, the game's almost done. Oh, the game's coming. And it's just been silence.
All of a sudden, in like September 2022, they finally revealed it, and they didn't even show any gameplay. But like, oh well.
They showed little gameplay.
They feel like,
Yeah.
I mean,
like
I
the
wouldn't
environment.
count that as gameplay. They kind of did the same thing with Sonic Frontiers. It wasn't gameplay. It was like mainly like a of like how the world would look like.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, that game, the game looks so good. It's like I just love the aesthetic of Pikmin, the gameplay. It's like it's just another one of those goofy Nintendo games.
Yeah.
I just like. It's super goofy. It's like freaking. There was a scene where one of the characters, Louie, just takes all your food, runs to a wall and blows it up and runs away. I don't even know what's going on. It's a dumb game, I know, but that's what makes it so charming. Dumb.
Right.
I feel like the closest I got to Pikmin or like playing the game was Nintendo Land.
Yeah,
Like-
Nintendo Land.
Yeah, there was
I
like a
used to
mini game
play
for that,
like
and
crazy.
me and my
I wish
nephew
it-
used to like grind on that.
I used to play that like crazy all the time. I used to play
Yeah.
use the gamepad a lot, and you play as Omar because that was just basically what I had. That was the only way I could play Pikmin because I really wanted Pikmin 3, but I didn't have the
Mhm.
money back then to get it. So
Like,
that was just what I used because Nintendo was in my Wii U.
yeah. You know, I kind of wish that Nintendo Land was ported to the for the Switch. I know it's like exclusively for the Wii U, but at the same time, I kind of wish it got like a sequel because like that game was kind of fun.
Sequel would work with a direct port. How would that work?
Okay, you have a good point, but like
Wait, of what game?
Nintendo, and not like a port. Yeah, a port wouldn't work, but like a sequel would work, especially with
Yeah,
the
first you
work.
said port. I was confused.
Wait, how come a port wouldn't work?
because it utilizes the gamepad a lot.
how would we play Mario Run? It just wouldn't make sense because like no, not really Mario Run, but the Luigi's Mansion Ghost. It wouldn't really make sense because now we can just see if we're all sharing the same TV. Now we can see the ghost location at all times. It just ruins the point.
Yeah.
Now it's just tagged.
If like play online, then it wouldn't really work.
Yeah, it's just that was broken because you really just camp them. No challenge.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
so
game was
Nintendo
Games are coming out.
Yeah, it was so good.
Yeah, that game was fire.
Oh, what game?
Nintendo.
Yeah. What other games are coming out? I don't even.
Recently, Dragon Ball The Breakers came out, and that game looks
already.
horrible.
How was it? Oh, it was horrible. No.
Yeah, no, the game looks horrible. It's just a bootleg Dead by Daylight, but with Dragon Ball characters, and the models are disgusting. I swear to God, they're nasty.
A Dragon Ball game that is trash? Oh shoot!
Yeah, no, surprising, right? Like,
yeah,
it's just
that is
bad.
very surprising because Dragon Ball content is usually like pretty goated.
Yeah, like Xenoverse, Fighters, Kakarot.
Game like a long time ago for the Game Boy Advance. I was like a 20.
When is it supposed to come out?
I believe it was like some about with Kid Buu or something. I saw like a thumbnail, so maybe it's just clickbait. But
yeah, maybe. When is it supposed to come?
It's kind of bad.
You said when does what come out?
When is that new Dragon Ball game coming out?
I think it's already out. Yeah,
Damn,
no, came out yesterday.
I heard it's bad.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's just like the gameplay. It's just like y'all know what Dead by Daylight is, right? It's just that, or like Friday the 13th. It's just that. But like you just play as these basic characters, and like you have to hide and then get to the spaceship, and I don't know. It's just. I feel like
even present.
I mean, like you can use their powers if you get something, but it's like the fighting is really like dry. It's like you just click a button, then they like I think they just clash. Then whoever is stronger wins. Like, that's what I seen. I don't know. But
it was gonna be a free to play game because I saw it free to download on the eShop, but that was the beta.
Yeah, no, it's like I think 40.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah, no, it's bad. I'm never getting that.
$30 for a bad game.
I feel like if it was free and like all of us hopped on, it would be probably mad funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of games would just be fun with friends. Like despite its quality.
Yeah,
but
like some games that I actually think we kind of had fun, but then it got boring. Like for example, one game that really Arms kind of sucked now. Like Arms used to be kind of fun, but then it got really repetitive because of the limited moveset, and everybody was grabbing. I guess the basketball mini game and the freaking volleyball mini game was fun, but like,
it was just kind of automated. It was fun for a bit.
Yeah,
it's just like
Arms came out on my birthday. That was a horrible game. Not a horrible game, which is
horrible. It's just boring.
Yeah,
it's
they
just
try
like
to promote that game, especially with Smash Bros. They're like, yo, we're gonna put that game on freaking. Oh, we can put the Min on Smash. You guys better play Arms again. No one played Arms again.
You know what I think killed it? So we have a brand new IP that no one knows about, and it's coming out in June, right?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we have an IP that was super successful on the Wii U, and every mad people are anticipating it coming out literally a month later. And the IP I'm talking about is Splatoon 2. Splatoon 2 literally came out a month after Arms. So why would people go out and spend their $60 on that instead of just waiting for Splatoon 2?
Yeah, yep. Good point.
Unless you have the money, but there's people out there that don't have the money and actually like can't spend all their money on video games. They're gonna have to be smart with it. So they're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm not buying this. I'm gonna wait for Splatoon."
Exactly.
And Splatoon, like I know a bias aside, it's like the better game because it has more content. It's actually fun.
Mhm.
Okay, that was probably
And it
biased.
also lasts longer.
Has a whole channel. Has a whole channel of
Okay. I literally
freaking
said it was
Splatoon
probably
gameplay.
biased. But you know it's true. What do you want to play? Splatoon or Arms?
Maybe
Has 10 games.
You have a good
probably
point.
Arms. Not gonna lie. You
Yeah,
know,
I used to draw a
Splatoon's
lot of
kind of mid, bro.
Splatoon.
I'm not.